Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, y'all? Oh, man, I'm so excited. So excited. Can't wait to get into this. This show is about to be, it's going to be what we talking about for the rest of the week, I think. I think this is going to be pretty interesting. Uh, Let me shout out some people in the chat real quick. Ramon Terrell, shout out to the homie. My acting homie, and semi-famous writer Ramon Terrell says won't get home until it's over, but wanted to drop that like. Appreciate that, man. Says enjoy the show. We definitely will be doing that. Shout out to Jonathan in the house. He was already here a little bit early. Thanks for the super chat, Jonathan. It says love your content. Hype for the show, and I lose my mind the same way if it's X-Men, bro. Look. If this is X-Men, I'm telling you, I cannot be held responsible for my reaction if this is X-Men. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a serious problem. This is X-Men, and if you're not aware of what this is about, so essentially, let me go find the tweet real quick. Jason Schreier tweeted out less than an hour ago that he said most of this year's gaming events have been pretty muted thanks to COVID, but I suspect today's PlayStation show will be worth taking your lunch break to watch, expecting surprises, superheroes, and the reveal of a game that people have been hounding me about for years. Okay, so let's break this down for a minute. Surprises, superheroes, in a game that people have been hounding him about for years. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, wait a minute. So we're gonna see some superheroes, but that's not even the surprise that people have been hounding him for years. Yo, I can't wait. I can't wait. Not even all the surprises too, because he said surprises separately as well. So, oh man, I'm hyped, man. They need to just get it going. Now, fair warning. I'm going to every now and then I might switch to this trailer here, this PlayStation trailer, just because there's some publishers that have a problem with people streaming these events, namely Take-Two, 2K. They will, if they show GTA, I'm switching to this because I'm not getting hit with a copyright strike or something like that because they don't like people streaming, a game that's been out for like 2 generations already. Like, come on. So, but you guys let me know what you guys think about the show. Like, what are you expecting to see? That guy Smitty, what's up, man? He said his expectations are on 10. Definitely after that, the some of the tweets from people who know things, who have a lot of sources out there. They're saying they're not saying temper your expectations. They're saying the excitement is warranted. Shoot, man, my expectations are at a 10 too. Man, we may have a couple people coming through as well. The Brat fam might be able to make it. We'll see. We'll see who'll be able to come through. But otherwise, you're gonna have your homie Slow Mo here watching this with you guys, and hopefully you guys will be pretty damn entertained. I think actually let me switch to real quick. Let me go take a look at the. Okay, yeah, they're already. Is that if that's too loud? Let me know. I'll turn it down. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and turn it down a little bit already. Get that out the way. And they're streaming it at 1080p, 60 frames per second. So let me just go ahead and switch over to that. Dark Saya, what's up, man? How's it going? Jonathan says he's interested. He's expecting God of War, Gran Turismo 7, and something from Naughty Dog is as one of his lowest expectations. Why did it go black like that? That's weird. Okay, now it's back. Interesting how that happened. I think God of War is a given, and Gran Turismo 7 is probably a given too, considering that those are the two games that have already been announced. We haven't seen anything from them this year, so I think that's a given for this show. Those two, something from Naughty Dog, that might actually be something we see today. Here's a thought, right? What if the Naughty Dog game is the superhero game? Can you imagine Naughty Dog doing X-Men or Blade or Black Panther or something? I mean, that'd be freaking amazing. Yeah, for my expectations, what I'm expecting to see, definitely what Jonathan mentioned already, definitely God of War, Gran Turismo 7. I think, and this is just my, nowhere prediction, I know that Guerrilla Games has a second studio, and I think that their second studio, I know for a fact their second studio is working on a multiplayer game. They have been hiring developers from Rainbow Six Siege with Ubisoft, and I think they potentially could be working on like a SOCOM or something like that. So interesting. It keeps going black like that. Let's test this out again. Yeah, okay. I see what's up. I gotta keep this up in order for it to not do that. Let me just move some things over. There we go. Cool. Just want to make sure that the screen is always good for us. I think that multiplayer game is probably going to be something that we're going to end up seeing. If not today, probably sometime soon. As far as superheroes go, I'm hoping that it's X-Men, but that might be a long shot. But I think it would be a good idea if it was X-Men, because the X-Men are now going to be in the MCU. It would be kind of good to get like a X-Men game out there to kind of help with getting X-Men back into the forefront once again, because it's been on the back burner for a while, Dockside says he's happy to be here. He's hyped. And I am hyped with you, man. We got 6 minutes. Hopefully just 6 minutes. I hope this doesn't turn into a countdown. You know how they do. They be like, yeah, we starting at 4 p.m. and then there's a countdown for 30 minutes. I'm gonna flip out. Straight up, I'm flipping out. So some people on Twitter think it might be Spider-Man 2 and Blade, like 2 separate games. That could work. That could work with the tweet. It said superheroes. If you have multiple games with superheroes, then that kind of fills in that category. Someone on my Twitter said they think it's a Wolverine game. I wouldn't be opposed to that at all as well. Give me a Wolverine game with a little bit of maybe some of the X-Men, showing up here and there as side characters. I'm down for that. What's up, Replicant? How's it going, man? Yep, Darkside, I got 3 minutes to go. You said you got 3 minutes to go. Hold up. I'm seeing 3. It's 3:55. 5 minutes, man. We got 5 minutes to go. There's also a rumor that there's a Twisted Metal game that's in the works, and this is being reported by Eurogamer. And they said that's supposed to coincide with a TV adaptation. It's kind of interesting. Sorry about the noise upstairs. The kids are moving stuff around. It's the project, an action comedy being written by Cobra Kai writer Michael Jonathan Smith. That's interesting. Well, this is the TV show, is that, not the game. It's being written by a Cobra Kai writer. But, this is actually coming from Jeff Grubb, which means there's a little bit of weight behind this rumor, because it's still early in development, and David Jaffe won't be involved with it. But I think people have been asking for a Twisted Metal, a return to Twisted Metal for a minute now. So I think that would make sense, that Sony's been listening, been seeing that there's some kind of interest in this, and probably did some testing to see if people really want it, if it was really worth putting the development time in and the money spending to remake it. And definitely will probably do a lot better than Destruction All Stars did. Ryan Landis, what's up, man? He said, I hope there aren't any trebuchet segments. Ryan, I will promise you, we won't see a single trebuchet in this showcase, unless it's in an actual game. Then maybe, but I doubt that. Better have be some multiplayer action. I think you're gonna get that too, Replicant. I think that's definitely coming. Percolator, what's up, man? You just woke up in time, Perk. Yeah, he killed Destruction All Stars. Yeah, look, man, Destruction All Stars. Yeah, that wasn't the move. That game just, it came and went pretty fast. I mean, I feel like Bleeding Edge lasted. Okay, B Money is in the Discord. Let me give B a roll. So we should be having B Money in shortly. B Money, the insider, the secret insider that no one knew about, always saying, hey, I think we might see, and then it always turns out to be right. Interesting how he does that, right? Interesting how he always knows about stuff that shows up, The benefits of being 9 p.m. Eastern here. Hey, Replicant's got himself a beer. He's all set to go. Look like we got 1 minute to go out here. Smiles, what is up, Smiles? You here to watch the PlayStation show? Good to see you. Is it look? Oh, King David's on fire. I can imagine. I can imagine. Let's see. Oh, okay. He's in the other one. Let me pull him into. There we go. B, what's up, man? Oh, well, here we go. I mean, I didn't realize I had myself muted there. Let me.
B, what's up, man?
What's up, Enrique? What's up, B? How's it going, guys?
What's going on? What's going on, B? I think you got it right last night, man.
Hey, man. I don't know nothing, man.
Lies. The lies this man tells.
I know.
I don't know anything.
Slim, are you watching the stream from PlayStation themselves?
Yes, I'm watching it from the PlayStation YouTube channel.
All right.
Yeah. Yo, I'm pretty excited, man. Look, the chat so far is pretty excited. Before we're probably about to go live in a couple of moments, but real quick, B Money, tell us what we're going to see, since you know everything, man.
Hey man, I don't know nothing, man.
Lies once again. After every reveal, B's gonna go, see, I told you guys. Like every single time.
Yeah, right. What did I say? Remember what I said? Yeah. I already know.
Enrique, you got any last minute predictions?
I think we're gonna see SOCOM, maybe Castlevania.
Castlevania, that's a new one. I haven't heard anyone mention Castlevania yet.
Yeah.
B, is it going to be Castlevania? You would know, right?
There's a possibility somebody is working on Castlevania.
Here we go.
I don't know if it's a first party studio though.
Here we go. Okay. Before it starts, actually it was about to start now. Let me just shut up. If it's too loud, you guys let me know in the chat. I'll turn it down.
All right.
And this better not be Gran Turismo.
Oh, here we go. Gameplay captured. PS5.
I mean, not Gran Turismo. It better not be GTA. I know that for certain. If it's GTA, I'm switching off.
Oh, what is this?
That looks interesting.
Yo. Oh,
Yo, he looked. That's a real person, right?
Yeah, right. Infamous? Final Fantasy?
No, these are real people. So this is like
No, but like I'm saying, but they're cosplaying like people out of those games.
What they showed God of War in the background. I think this is kind of like an intro trailer.
Yeah.
Ryan Landers in the chat said he's hoping for Resistance.
SOCOM.
I think the people in the city are the chess pieces that the two people are playing with. You see, like the vehicles they have like the symbols of the chess pieces on them.
Yeah. But I think these are all references to content, right?
Yeah, I think they're all referencing games that we're going to see.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. This presentation hits so much different, man. I think this speaks to Sony. They're an entertainment company in a lot of ways too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just. I mean, it just hits different.
It's real easy for them to get like Sony Pictures to put something like this together for them, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the presentation is typically top notch.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Forte with the $2 super chat. What's up, Forte, man? Hope you're enjoying yourself at work. Says PlayStation hype, baby. Let's go. Have a great show.
Here we go. God of War. Let's go.
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Let's do it. That's what we're here for.
All right, let's go.
Lucasfilm. It's Aspire. Oh, it's KOTOR. It's the KOTOR remake.
That is what the Sith believe.
That's it's freaking Kotar, yo.
Yeah.
They promise power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations.
It's Revan. Oh my god. It's Revan.
Oh, it's Revan, yo! Yes!
You start with this. You're starting with one of my favorite games, a remake of one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh my god. Is it exclusive to PS5?
I don't know, and you know we ain't gonna know that for certain.
Oh my god, bro. That's one of the best RPGs I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, we know what this game is.
Second, oh, is this Ultra Age?
No, this is I forget the name of it. But I sent you guys a link to this like a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's disgusting. This is all I can think about. That's pretty damn disgusting.
저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를 다하지 못하였습니다. 하지만 이제 저희가 다시
AJ Harris, yeah, I did kind of think like the main character reminded me of Bayonetta.
사하여 주시고 저희를 거두어 주시고
Yeah, it's got like a Bayonetta Devil May Cry feel to it.
Yeah, it definitely does.
지하 시설 방공호 같은 건가?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼
I like the art
모시고
aesthetic.
이동 수단이지.
Yeah, I do too.
지난 얘기지만 말이야. 잠깐이. 네이티브가 시체에
Definitely
기생하고
Devil May
있다.
Cry by for sure.
매복이야. 그날 이후 지성의 도시들은 모두 예비처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘난 신분들은 우주로 달아나고 나간 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가. 곧 무너지겠어.
This is the part I've seen like this fight before.
Yeah.
I just can't remember what game this is called.
뭐 살살 가고 놀았지.
뭐야?
함장이다.
여기야.
It's got some good action sequences. Though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say that action sequence that we saw like with her in the tunnel. I wonder if that's like in game or is that like that's like a
I think that is in game.
Yeah, because that reminded me a lot of Ninja Gaiden.
yeah.
It's got great set pieces.
Yeah.
Project Eve. Okay.
당신이 왜 이곳에?
설마. 이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
Oh shit.
That looked pretty cool.
That looked pretty cool, yeah.
That's a South Korean studio. Looks like
Yeah.
Gearbox. Okay.
Darkness.
This is the Tiny Tina game.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Dragon Lord.
This one is actually supposed to be it's a spinoff for Borderlands, but supposed to be gameplay wise, it's supposed to be a little bit different.
Riggedy roleplay! Spoiler? It's you, baby.
No, AJ Harris, this is actually supposed to be a standalone game, a standalone side game. In the Borderlands universe, where it features Tiny Tina.
You know, some of you may be asking, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked, because shut up your face and get shooting!
I heard this was supposed to be coming out early next year, but like that first quarter of next year is really packed. It wouldn't surprise me if this got bumped to like second quarter.
I have no interest in anything Borderlands related anymore.
So what?
I said I have no interest in anything Borderlands related anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah,
man,
just done with it. I'm just done.
Yeah, Borderlands.
I don't know why.
Still my jam, man. See all that loot, man. Look.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You know, I shouldn't say that. I think if they came out with another one and was really good, I'd probably go back to it. But
the thing is, what I appreciate about Borderlands,
two, which is so much better than 3, I thought.
Oh yeah. Three's biggest failing is the story. The story and the antagonist for 3 really hurt it. Okay, look. Okay, March.
This ain't no super duper hero movie.
So that kind of avoids all those games in February. I think that's a good date. What do you think about that, B? You think you'll jump on that, or are you gonna pass on the Tiny Tina?
I'm there day one, man.
Yeah, man. Gotta get that loot fix. Okay, here we go. This is probably gonna be Forspoken.
Yeah, this game looks good.
Yo, the Luminous engine is amazing.
We are getting out of the city, Homer.
That looks like
I promise we'll go somewhere that
a real person right there.
Exactly.
It did, right?
Yeah.
No more fights. Clean air. Bright skies.
Shout out to all the people that said that all the black women in games look butch and look like dudes. I don't think the main character for Forspoken looks like a dude.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Whoa, wait, stop! Whoa.
I honestly feel like she could have just jumped back through the portal before it closed on her. I can't be the only one that was just like, yo, just go back through it. Like, it's like, it's basically give you the opportunity to go back home, and you didn't take it.
Anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a
They show the dragon when they first.
Yeah, it was at the end.
game?
At the end of the reveal trailer, they showed the dragon. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't remember that.
Okay, that is
That
something
traversal
I do.
was
I do
pretty
magic,
cool.
kill jacked up beasts. I'll probably fly next.
Wow.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
World looks amazing.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty good.
That looks pretty good.
Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
You're the one that's planning on facing off with Silas.
AJ Harris, yeah, this is still called Forspoken.
Hunter Siler is the strongest
It
and
was
most
initially
formidable
called
of all
Project.
hunters.
What was it called?
Athia?
Athia,
Athia.
yeah. And then they revealed the name. early this year, I think. She's got some dope powers.
Frey. No name for a demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sila.
That's right. Ooh.
No definitive date. That might get delayed.
For decades, Team Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable. Hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Not excited about this game at all.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah. Once when they did the Ubisoft E3 show and they talked in detail about like what the gameplay loop of this is, I really wasn't all that interested. I mean, like, but here's the thing is that like I think the Siege community is going to be all over this. So I don't think like if you're not into Siege, then you're probably just still not going to care. But if you're into Siege, you're probably going to really play
Move
this.
as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes. As one.
Smiles, you think it's filler at this point? I know you play a lot of Siege. You're not going back to Siege to play this, Smiles?
Fight for our future. And no one will be left behind.
Ew, what is that?
Yeah, I need to get back to what Tom Clancy games are known for.
Exactly, man. Give me some tactical, like, I remember back when Rainbow Six used to be rescue extraction missions where like you get tapped by a bullet and you're dead kind of stuff, you know. Elder Cat says Forspoken is going to be on PC. Sir, you know where I'm going to get it. Epic Games Publishing. Oh, Remedy. This is probably Alan Wake. Yep.
Alan Wake.
It's coming for me.
Yep.
Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive.
So clearly this is just a
ran into
remaster.
one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
Yeah.
The weird thing is that it's using. I heard it's using their engine that they use
Calm down, Mr. Wayne.
for Control.
Last night I
but
woke
like,
up to a
Interesting.
Really?
I was missing a week.
it
What
can't.
had
It
happened to
can't
me?
be. Or I don't
There's
know
no way.
what.
Squeezed the
I don't know what
flashlight, put my
original
life
Alan
depended
Wake
on
was
it.
running on.
With it, I could save
There's just no
myself.
way that's Northlight
save
engine.
Alice.
Because Northlight engine looks phenomenal. Is anybody going back to play this?
Carl.
I might pick it up like once
Yeah.
it's discounted. You know?
Yeah, I'll probably get it too.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
So if you play through Control and all the DLCs, the final DLC in Control has Alan Wake in it. And so you kind of find out that it's an all connected universe. Oh, heck no. We are not doing this today.
What's up?
Not
But
GTA.
you know this had to be in here, man.
No, let me mute it too. Like, we can talk about what we've seen so far. Because look, Take-Two been doing some tomfoolery. I said early on in the beginning of the stream that I would do this if they show GTA. Because Take-Two be trying to hit people with copyright strikes for these live streams when they show their
because of the music.
Yeah, because of the music and their 2-decade-old game. and copyright strike someone's channel over that, they can kick rocks. I'm good. So we can look at a basic PlayStation trailer and discuss what we've seen so far. While this, no one gives a crap about GTA. Let's just keep it a buck. So far, like we've seen Project Eve. We've seen. I think it's gone now. Let me wait. Yeah, it's gone now. I'll switch back now.
Whoa. Oh yeah, this is
Tokyo, Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo.
We still don't have a release date for this.
When I first saw this, I
Elder
wasn't
Cat
really that
says
interested
so
in
far
this.
the show has been meh. Elder Cat, he's got some high expectations, man. I'm interested in this game.
Yeah, it's growing on me now.
Work yet undone. Critical work. People always decry the truth when forced to face it.
Elder says for him nothing screams buy a PlayStation 5.
Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Well, especially when you got a high-end PC, Elder, and everything they've shown so far has been stuff that you can get on other platforms. I'm fairly certain KOTOR remake is a multiplayer. Sony just probably has the marketing for it.
Very interesting when you think about it.
Will dawn.
If it's a time console exclusive, that wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah.
But going to PC, you know. Interesting, because we're already halfway through.
Yeah. I think the first half was dedicated to
all the multiplayer,
third-party stuff.
Yeah, get it all out the way.
Yep.
Here we go. Is that superhero? Uh-oh.
Guardians of
It's
the
Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
You came here seeking truth.
So, when they first showed this, it was a
The
huge
matriarch wishes
miss for me.
to share it with you.
Yeah.
United in the light of belief.
The combat
all
in
suffering,
this looks
all grief will end.
really bad.
Oh. Ah. Ah. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Osmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking.
Jonathan in the
funky juice or
chat said
something.
that Jeff Grubb says the
let's
KOTOR
investigate
remake
for
is
you.
a timed exclusive. Which is what I just said would surprise me that it is.
Hey, world
but
mind.
I can
Long time
almost
no
guarantee
see.
it will be available launch on PC.
Church of Truth.
Which is exactly where I was going to get it anyway. So.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
That makes two of us.
I'm surprised they're showing a decent amount of games that we did.
Yeah. We're halfway through. We haven't seen anything that's an actual true exclusive yet.
By rejecting the promise,
Yeah.
you have
Nothing from
proven
first party.
yourselves
In a few
unworthy,
games that
and you
we've
must
seen
be destroyed.
already before that aren't like new games to see.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
Interesting, they showed less in this trailer than Square Enix showed in their E3 trailer. Actually, they actually did like a good 10 to 15 minutes of actual gameplay, which didn't look that great. And I think this is Bloodline Masquerade, which is currently out on beta on PC. I think people on PC I see a lot of streamers playing it. Streamers that normally play like looters playing this game. I haven't tried it yet.
When they first showed it, I didn't really like the concept.
Yeah. The movement, like I seen people like moving on the rooftops and stuff, like they're about to show it now. It looks interesting, right? But I think it's more battle royale than what, or at least battle royale elements that I wasn't expecting. I haven't tried it yet. I do have I think it might be on open beta or whatever, but I know I got like an email from a beta saying I have access to play it now. I just haven't got around to it. Which probably kind of tells my level of interest in this, which is really high.
Welcome to the Eon program. Picture your perfect you.
They did show Deathloop.
Your health.
I know there were a lot of people that was like, yo, they better not show Deathloop again.
Not just freedom, we offer eternity.
Shut up, there's Deathloop. Which I'm hyped for. I'm hyped for it.
Shut up. The Visionaries.
I'll be right back.
Geniuses who painted up a prison and named it freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm rolling. Round and round we shall go.
Place is supposed to be unforgettable. A bunch of spaced out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing, all spewing Eon's bullshit. So how come I don't remember shit? This Party Island hangover is not my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead? Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together.
Look, the combat looks great. Like, the combat for this game looks great. Everyone who's played Deathloop, the previews have said like a lot of great things about it. Now, whether you trust people who do previews and get access to games ahead of time, and you think they may be pulling a cyberpunk on you, you know, that's up to you, right? But from what I've seen so far, and the premise of the game, you got someone that's hunting you as you're hunting these other 8 bosses, and they actually adjust to the things that you're doing, and then when you die, the loop starts over, and you gotta do it all again. Like that shows a level. For me, it's a level of difficulty that I appreciate, and I think this game is going to really make people think. Like, if you just think, hey, like, ooh, it's a first-person shooter, let me just run in and just run it and gun it like it's Doom, I think you're probably going to end up being disappointed or a little frustrated with how difficult it might turn out to be. But I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the reasons why they continue to show it. People, you know, don't just think it's a run and gun shooter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Really understand the premise of the game.
Yeah. But you know, you're still gonna get those people that be like, man, I didn't know it was gonna be like this, man. Man, I was just trying to shoot people, man. I got sniped. I had to start all over again, man. I was already 3 bosses down. I had to start from the beginning. Hey. It is what it is, right?
Yep.
What was that?
What the hell was that?
What? I have no idea what that was. Like a 15-second trailer of nothing. I have no idea what I just watched. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. We need to have 10 minutes of fire here. Alright, this ain't exactly what I mean, that water looks amazing, but not what I was thinking. Uh-oh. People gonna say this game is copying Breath of the Wild now. No, you can glide. You can glide.
This looks like something that Pixel Opus would make.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if this was them, yeah. They Concrete Genie, right? Yeah. I got that was a PS Plus a few months ago, and I've been meaning to finally play it. And I just, so many games to play.
Yeah.
Who can pet a crab? What the heck did I just watch? Replicant says going to be a lot of disappointed Twitter people given the stories this week. Well, here we go.
The biggest
I don't know.
treasure of all time is with
There will be a lot of disappointed people, but
yeah,
I don't know what stories he's referencing because nobody literally knew anything.
Right. So this is a remaster to the Uncharted series and PC.
Yeah.
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm getting this on PC.
Oh, crap!
Everyone obsessed with this treasure.
Jonathan says, "Oh boy, some people gonna be upset with that." Anytime they see NPC, people get triggered.
to seek your fortune.
Face the facts, man. The direction they going.
Exactly, man. Eventually, all their games will go to PC. It is what it is.
All right.
So we got 7 minutes, man. B, what are we seeing in 7 minutes?
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios.
We're seeing God of War for sure. We got to see God of War in these last 7 minutes.
Passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter. Games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
I would say that AJ. This Insomniac. It's Spider-Man 2. It's Spider-Man 2.
I don't know, man. That's a grizzly guy right there.
Who's that, B?
Is that Wolverine?
That's a grizzly guy right there. Hey, man, I don't know nothing.
It's Wolverine. It's Wolverine. Insomniac is doing the Wolverine game. They keep showing his hands. It's Wolverine.
Bro, I don't know nothing.
Yes, there it is.
Wow.
I don't know nobody, man.
Wow.
Okay. If you were listening to Brap last night, B Money said a Marvel game.
Yes, he did.
Man, I don't know nothing. I don't know nobody.
You liar. You knew this was coming, man. Woo. Yeah, okay, we got a Wolverine game coming. So this is gonna be this, and I think they're gonna end on God of War. Now, I'm going to say this now. We can definitely get into discussing our thoughts on full show when the show's over. I kind of feel like the pacing is good, but the selection of when to show games, I thought needed some work. They loaded up on the multi-plats and third-party games too much in the beginning, and then kind of saved all of their exclusive stuff for the end. And I think that kind of should have been like intermingling these games throughout the entire show. What do you guys think?
I mean, I guess it just depends on how they end it. Like, if there's more than one or two games that they show after this, then I can understand like why they kind of set it up that way. But if we only get one more game after this, then yeah, they definitely could have just sprinkled it in.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what I mean, a lot of stuff that they show early is stuff that we've kind of already seen this year.
Right.
Like I would have felt a lot better if they would, you know, show like some indies or something that we haven't seen, or, you know what I mean, just something else that was upcoming besides the stuff that we kind of already saw. Like when you say it's going to be a showcase, it's like, yeah, you know, the expectation is higher. You know what I mean? Like, so to see stuff that we already saw is definitely you know, a disappointment.
Yeah, I don't think they should have showed Deathloop again. I don't think they should have showed Bloodline, Masquerade. I don't think they should have showed whatever that thing was with the girl petting crabs. You know, the crab petter. Like, I don't think they should have showed that. But I definitely get showing more Forspoken because what we saw was stuff that we hadn't seen yet, and I thought that was interesting. I definitely, of course, you know, I definitely get KOTOR remake because it's freaking KOTOR, right? Wolverine, yeah, like they had some really big announcements. It's just that the way that it was divulged didn't do anything. It was too much of a lull in between, you know.
Yeah.
Well, this definitely ain't God of War.
Oh my God!
Infamous. This
is Cole. Oh, I thought it was Cole coming back, man. I was super excited.
It's Spider-Man 2.
One who could surprise me.
Thought of lightning. I actually thought it was Cole.
Yeah, me too.
I get hyped.
One who could even beat me.
This must be an expansion.
Yeah, it's gotta be expansion.
All I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Is this Craven? I think this is Craven.
Oh, is it Craven?
I think so.
Oh, I hope it is.
That sounds like Venom.
Oh wait, no, that part sounds like Venom. Yeah, it is Venom.
Oh yeah, it's Venom.
Yo, Insomniac, man.
Insomniac.
Everybody that
where
works
would
at
they
Sony,
be
man,
without
go visit
Insomniac?
Wait, did you guys see that Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2 in 2 years from now. Where would they be without Insomniac?
Yo, Insomniac, man. Give them boys a crown. They the kings.
They the best studio they have. Hands freaking down. They're the best studio PlayStation has. It cannot be disputed anymore. When I first said it last year, people was like, yo, you crazy. Why you saying that? Naughty Dog the best.
With you, man. I agree with you.
They dropped 5 games before Naughty Dog drops 1.
Oh, look, here we go. God of War.
Yeah.
Boy.
He getting older.
Yeah. Who, Kratos or the boy?
Running out. The prophecies
he's
say
getting older.
Winter leads to Ragnarok.
Boy.
Atreus.
War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding
They
in
gonna
these
see
woods.
Thor?
I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Oh yeah, she mad
Just
at
want
him.
answers.
If those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in.
What in all yarns be the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
You think we're gonna get a date?
I think we get a window. I don't know if we get a date.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person.
Yeah, here's Thor.
Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Oh, yes. That's what I've been waiting for. A showdown with Thor. We're gonna have a little bit more variety with the boss fights now.
Panic does nothing.
A little bit more variety with the enemies.
Let it serve you.
Tyr!
Are you coming with us?
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
Oh man. Okay. Wait, more updates in 10 seconds. Okay.
I think this is their follow-up show, right? They said they're gonna have
like dev interview kind of. Well, it looks like wait, this might be a trailer. Yeah, gameplay captured on PS5. There we go. All right.
Well, I recognize that.
Sorry
dour
about that, guys.
expression anywhere.
OBS decided to basically take a dump, and I had to restart
And that was
OBS
the
in order
PlayStation
to get us
Showcase.
back.
We've got
But we back
more
on it. We
info
back on
and
it now.
updates coming right now. And I'm, in fact, joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really
So,
strong
yo,
showing here
as I
from
was saying,
PlayStation Studios tonight, including
what do you
an
guys
awesome
think
new
about
look
this,
at
Enrique?
GT7 and
Tell us your
finally,
thoughts on the show,
release
man.
date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what
Enrique?
Yamauchi-san and Polyphony have been working on. And what we're
Did
doing
we
with
lose Enrique?
GT7 is we're pulling from the entire history
I
of the
thought he was still in
franchise,
here. I
taking
see.
some of the best
So,
features
well, it's cool.
into
He'll be
GT7.
back. B,
GT campaign,
tell us your thoughts
arcade
on the show, man.
missions, all that good stuff. And
I think it was a
get a
solid
chance
show.
to play, and
I
it
think,
just looks and plays
you know, just
sensation.
the,
haptics, the vibrations, you
level
feel
of
the
unknown.
rolls, the pull and the weight
Kinda
of the different
got the
cars.
rumors
I'll tell you, the one thing
running
that I
around
personally
and running
really
a
liked
little high
was
and crazy.
the braking
I
variations,
think a lot of
the
people,
adaptive triggers
you know,
that
had higher
really
expectations of what the
makes
show
you
was.
feel like you're an incredible racer, and for
Yeah.
me that's great.
great to hear that about GT7.
You know, they
I
did
can't wait to
show
play that,
like
but I
you know
also
God of War.
really wanted to
We got
talk about
Spider-Man 2.
Insomniac. I mean, this is a studio that is absolutely
Wolverine was
on
announced.
fire the last
So like
year, maybe 18
there
months
was
with
you
Marvel
know some
Spider-Man,
pretty
Miles
big
Morales,
announcements.
Ratchet and Clank, A Rift
But I
Apart,
also think like
and now two big
the way that it
reveals
was paced could have
tonight
been a little
in
bit
the
better.
form of Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's
You know,
Wolverine.
and they probably could have
kind of a shock.
shown
You work really closely
you know,
with Insomniac.
a few
so
other
what can
games
you
coming
tell
from
us
first
about
party
just
or like some second party
why,
stuff
Insomniac
rather than
gets so
showing us the
fired
stuff
up
that we
about the
already
Marvel
saw earlier
universe?
this year.
I mean, Sid, you said it. Insomniac.
Yeah.
What's up, G's?
Hey, what's up, Forte?
I think the team in Insomniac
What's up?
always.
Hey, B, did you give a score? I may have missed that.
Approach to
I
storytelling
didn't give a score,
and
but
craftsmanship.
I would say it's
And it's really
you know maybe
evident in the
8.5.
consistently high quality of games that they've been delivering over
You know
the years.
the KOTOR.
I think on
you know
top of
until
that,
we get
they
like
really,
the thing
praise
is like
collaboration amongst their team.
when they go
And that
game to game to
collaboration,
game,
that
like there's
also
no
extends
like
to the-
real
to
information.
the way that they work with other PlayStation
You know what I mean? So
teams,
we
but
don't know
also
like what the
their work
KOTOR
with their
remake
great
you know
partners at
really
Marvel.
means
And
if
that
it's
collaboration
exclusive.
resulted
You know what I
in
mean? Like
amazing first two
are
Marvel
they
Spider-Man
helping them
games.
with development? Like any we don't really know anything. We just know that it was announced. So I mean that's a pretty cool announcement. But I think it'll hold you know more weight if it was an exclusive game.
Action,
or you know if they were helping with development or things like that. You know Spider-Man 2 being announced like that's
They're also
huge.
so thrilled to then bring gamers
They gave a window on that.
suspenseful journey.
They didn't give a window on Wolverine though.
I
So
think
we don't
that
know exactly when
PlayStation
that's
fans
coming.
are really going to be in for a treat over the next few years.
You know what I mean?
Very cool, very exciting
saw
times.
God of
and,
War.
and on multiple fronts.
But
Tonight,
like
we
there's
also
a lot of
got
other
our
games that we
first
have
big
that are
look
rumored
at
and a
God
lot of
War
other partnerships that
Ragnarok.
they've announced
Herman,
earlier this
what
year.
Can you tell us about where
And I
Santa
think it would have
Monica
been
Studio is
a
going
little
with
bit
this one.
You know, like many of the fans, I'm
better
personally
of a
really
show if they would have
invested in the
showed you know
relationship
at least
between
one or
Kratos
two
and
of
Atreus.
those you know
We got to see
other
in the trailer
announcements
that
in
there's
this
some
show.
real tension brewing between them as Ragnarok approaches. So,
So
you know,
what
I can't
score
wait
would
for
you give it?
players to see how that relationship between
I would give it an eight, solid
You gotta
8.
trust me when I say
Okay.
that Santa Monica Studio have prepared
Forte,
quite a
you
few
just
twists and
joining
turns
us,
for
so
players as they set up the
I take it
finale
you were able to
of the
watch
Norse
the full show.
saga in God of War.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get an
yeah. I
update
watched
on
that
God of
show.
War
I was
Ragnarok
sitting
from
there
Santa
like,
Monica Studio
bro,
in just a moment.
these next
But before you
15
go,
minutes
Herman,
better be
we get to
fire.
on Horizon Forbidden West. Now we've learned that this
I
one
was
is
like,
coming out
yo,
in
it was
February.
looking kind of
I'm
spooky out
sure
here. They
that
showed
by this point you
Deathloop,
have
and I
played
was
it.
like,
So
listen, man,
what has jumped out
we
to
didn't
you?
already seen Deathloop like 1,000 times. They already had a PlayStation showcase for that game already. And then I was like, okay, they got to do something here. And then we started seeing the stuff. And I'm gonna tell you what this show basically proved to me. Once again, the slow-mo was ahead of this almost a year, 2 years ago, probably 3 years ago.
Everything just looks
Where would they be without Insomniac? Because they literally.
I'm about to tweet about it just now.
No,
I'm about
they
to
are
post my
literally
video again from over a year ago.
Listen, they are literally the best. They're not even the best PlayStation studio. I believe that is the best studio that that anybody has as of right now. The fact that we know we don't have any, we have a release window for Spider-Man 2. That wasn't shocking to me because we already knew we were gonna get a Spider-Man 2. The turnaround on it being 2023 is like interesting, but the fact that we know it's gonna be a thing and it's gonna be based around a multiverse with Villain and Miles Morales, that's actually a really cool thing. I didn't expect the Wolverine tie-in at all with the Wolverine game. I'm just in my mind thinking like, how can Insomniac build this game? And it's literally something that I didn't expect. So that's something I'm happy about.
Yeah, that's
but God of War, as everybody already knows, is my favorite PlayStation franchise. So when I saw God of War, I was like, look, everything is forgiven. This show is fire. I give it an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8.5 out of 10 just because the last three things they showed were something that
never heard of it.
I know I wanted to see, plus a lot of other people. And then they finally did show some more of Gran Turismo 7, which is actually a good thing too, because as of right now, it just seems like that game didn't exist. As much as they talk about it, they never show anything on it. So I think that's going to be really cool for people that kind of forgot that PlayStation does have a sim racer on their inner portfolio. I think that's a good thing. So overall, 8.5. God of War was great. I can't wait for that game to come out. But it just proved to me that Insomniac is a class by themselves. The fact that they released more games probably in the first 3 or 4 years of the PlayStation 5 than any other developer released in the last generation is incredible.
And to think that they were only purchased for $250 million.
Only $250 million.
That is absolutely insane. Like when you break down
it's a super
their
discount.
value.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%.
So you said a 8.5
Yep,
Forte?
8.5.
Enrique.
Yep, 8.5.
Enrique, what are your thoughts and score on the show, man?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you guys are saying. I thought the show started, it started off with, Knights of the Old Republic, and I can't even tell you how excited I am. Like, that's just huge.
Right.
And then it kind of slowed. What's
man.
it?
I said, dude, oh my God, man. Knights of the Old Republic,
and it kind of when they showed Darth Raven, I was kind of like, oh my God. And then it kind of slowed down a little bit. There were some games I didn't care to see again, like Deathloop. Like, why show that again? We've seen it so many times. But it was great to see God of War. I think. Hey, Luca, what's going on?
What up, Luca?
Oh, Luca, what's up?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the biggest announcements were obviously for the ones from Insomniac, Spider-Man 2, and that Wolverine game. Wow, like look, Wolverine's one of my favorite characters. I mean, and it's in Insomniac's hands, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here because the pedigree's there. That this Wolverine game will probably be good. But you see what Sony's doing with Marvel franchises. They're building out and they're leveraging the talents of Insomniac. I think this is a big get for as that Marvel universe grows in the cinematic space and Sony starts tying that into games. I think that's a big boon for PlayStation to have those quote unquote, Marvel characters, superheroes as exclusives on their platform. That's huge. Like no one else has that really, right? Or at the level or the quality level that Sony's doing it right now. So I thought that was huge. God of War, I agree with Forte. It's great. Good to see Gran Turismo 7. Like they finally did that. That's great. But I would give this. I'm with Forte. I would give this an 8.5 out of 10.
Or real quick before we get Lucas' thoughts, I want to shout out to AJ Harris with the $5 super chat. He says, "Doesn't seem like Xbox is ever going to have a Marvel game. 8 out of 10. Third party was okay for me." I kind of agree with AJ here. The fact that Sony already had Spider-Man and was able to land Wolverine before any of the 23 studios on the Xbox was able to get a single Marvel game says a lot. And I honestly, if you think about the way Sony operates with exclusives and stuff like that, if they got Wolverine, they probably have made some kind of deal on the gaming front that everything around Wolverine, which is the X-Men, mutants, stuff like that, is going to be on PlayStation. Guarantee if Xbox tried to get an X-Men game, they'd be like, you can't touch Wolverine. Yeah. Because look, Spider-Man, They made sure that Avengers on Xbox and PC couldn't have Spider-Man. How would they? Just think about how they would handle Wolverine. It's going to be the same thing. So it's just the guy don't lock. And honestly, I'm cool with it because Insomniac is fire, and so we know this Wolverine game going to be good. We know it. Because we saw what they did with Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Man, my bad. Luca, are you ready?
In theory, yeah.
In theory. So how did you enjoy the show?
It was good. It's really good. Insomniac's definitely Sony's best developers. I know when you said that a couple years ago, I was kind of like, I don't know about that, but I didn't argue with you or anything because I didn't really care. But after seeing what I've seen today and the fact that they continuously just pump out quality titles in short time frames, I mean, that's pretty amazing, I must say. So that was great to see. It was good to see God of War. It was pretty much what I expected, though. Like, it wasn't anything, which is fine. Which is fine because God of War 2018 is great. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's awesome seeing them continue on Atreus' story. But honestly, if you had told me that was some God of War DLC, I would have believed it, if not for the fact that Atreus looks and sounds a little bit older. You know what I mean?
Right.
But overall, it does look amazing. And I'm sure it's going to be another amazing quality title, as always. That vampire game, looked pretty boring. I don't know. I think I'm just tired of seeing the vampire games. But, Forspoken looked absolutely incredible.
Right.
It looked so good, so much more than what I was expecting, because I really wasn't expecting all that much from that particular title, because we didn't know too much about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it blew me away. I was like, oh, this is very dope, and it's nice to see a original character who happens to be a woman of color. You know, that's really nice to see. Not
and you know, she didn't look like a man, as some people have said.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
Oh man.
It's because what is it, Project Eve? When I was watching that Project Eve trailer, and she had her big old bitties and her,
they had some interesting camera angles for that one too.
Interesting camera angles. I was just kind of like chuckling to myself, because I was like, well, I mean, once again, the whole Sony just comes out with characters that look like men. Maybe that's just like a Western mentality on how they design their characters. I don't know, but that looked amazing as well. That Tiny Tina's Adventures looked like a lot of fun. I figured you'd be excited about that, Slow-Mo.
Of course.
I liked seeing that little game with the little girl. Was it Tachia or something?
The one that was petting the crab on the beach.
Yeah. That was nice to see, because once again, it's little girl of color up in there. Mostly, I was just thinking, like, when I saw some people of color, I was like, God, maybe this will get some folks to lay off Sony because of certain things.
Right.
Anyway, no tea, no shade. But yeah, overall, it was a good show. They had remasters and remakes, though. What was it, like 3 remasters and 1 remake?
I think so. Yeah, there's KOTOR remake. There is the Uncharted remaster, and
GTA.
Yes, GTA. Yeah, good grief. Yeah, GTA as well. So yeah, there was 3. Yeah.
So I mean, that's fine. And then seeing Deathloop again, but actually seeing gameplay was really nice. But like seeing Deathloop again, I'm like, yo, we don't need to see this game anymore. We really don't. Don't. But the game looked absolutely phenomenal. As for a score, I'm gonna wait before I give my score.
That's cool.
But it definitely was a fantastic show overall. Really, really good show, and I am happy about it overall. So, that being said, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to say. I don't know what to say, because I don't want to come off as like an Xbot. So I'm really like I'm really measuring my words. You know what I mean? If anything, I would have to probably give it a 9, just because of the fact that they didn't show. I'm sorry. They had like minimal speaking, and by the time they had speaking parts, they were just like, okay, yeah, that's our showcase, but we also have some additional details.
I just do what I want. I think we're back though.
It's my OBS that I cry if I want to.
Come on, data. There we go. We're back. Go ahead, Luca.
Like overall, yeah, it was a really good stream. It was really good, and I don't know, I guess I don't know. I mean, maybe I was just expecting more, but it was still really, really good. Like I just feel like that's like the difference for me is like I just never really expect much of a lot of these gaming shows, and I don't watch them. I rarely watch them unless it's like the big. I was gonna say big 2. That's I don't watch any Nintendo stuff, but unless it's Xbox or Sony, or if it's like a studio that I love, whose game I love, that is, which is like, I watched the Destiny reveal and that was amazing. But I guess maybe I was just expecting more, but I'm not disappointed. Because it was still a very, very good show, and they showed a lot of games that are actually interesting. You know what I mean? So I don't know how I feel about it yet. But I'm not like off the chart, super hype, excited, like, oh my God, that was the most amazing thing I've seen. I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, no, that was really good. But it's probably just because they didn't show anything that I personally am like super like ecstatic about, I guess. So
yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, and you kind of hit it on the head. Like, it's going to hit differently for a lot of different people. Like for me, the difference of God of War being there versus God of War not being there probably would have been a 1 point on my scale. It would have been like a 7.5 instead of an 8.5. And like I said, I wasn't super going, like I was telling people don't temper your expectations about the show because you shouldn't. But I also was saying, like, I'm not completely going to be oversewn on everything I heard because the only thing I truly really care about that they were going to show was God of War. And going back to what you said about, and I think this is going to be a spot of contention for some people. A lot of people are going to probably say, well, that God of War kind of doesn't look different from the last God of War. And for those people, I'm going to tell you, you might be right to an extent, but my problem with the original with God of War on PlayStation 4 was the enemy diversity. And you were fighting the same ogre 1,000 different times with a different color skin. And it looks like they kind of addressed that by having different enemy types. I kind of heard you say that during the stream, Slow-Mo. It seems like they did something when it comes to the enemy diversity. And I think that's going to be something that's going to make that game.
That was one of the minor complaints from the original God of War was that they you kept fighting the same troll. The same troll with the boulder like over and over again. Yeah. And so that was kind of a letdown. But
yeah, I was just gonna say, so that for me, once I saw that, I mean, just seeing the game for me made the show great for me because that's the only thing I really truly cared about. Of course, they put a lot of other things in there that people actually care about. Like Slow-Mo always gets on me about the Spider-Man games. Like, you still haven't beat the Spider-Man games and you have them. And I'm like, well, because Spider-Man is not something I truly care about on the play, where God of War is my favorite PlayStation franchise. So this is going to hit a little bit harder for me. Even if the game doesn't look like this groundbreaking next-gen experience, the PlayStation 4 version looked better than most games that release. And I always said if that game released on PC, I would replay it again on a PC. And now we're going to get the next version on a PS5. And that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. But in general, the show is going to hit differently for everybody. I just think that if you went into the show buying all the hype about people's faces not eating and stuff like that, and going into the situation like, oh, it's going to be knocking your socks off type stuff, I mean, then you kind of set yourself up for that, that fall.
We didn't set ourselves up for anything. They pretty much were just like, we're showing actual game stuff. We're showing.
Well, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying Sony.
I know you're not saying me. I'm just
talking about
saying
everybody
that.
Else.
No, I'm saying that people had the right to get excited. They made it seem like it was going to be more exciting than it was. I blame them. And
you blame the PlayStation community,
or do you blame? Yeah,
no,
I said, who are you blaming?
I don't blame the PlayStation community.
Oh, you blame Sony.
Who are you blaming?
Yeah,
are you blaming Sony?
And that being said, it's not even a blame thing because the show was good. It just wasn't what I expected.
Right.
I just don't know if Sony came out and
I think that's the problem though. Because all they said was they were having a showcase a week ago.
Exactly. That's
people
what I was
got all excited.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And start formulating all these great expectations for the showcase. And Sony didn't say nothing. They said, show up.
Well, I'm just going to take that mentality for every single showcase that appears because gaming is boring now. So I guess that's what I got to do.
Well,
the only showcase that was actually good was the really, really good was the Destiny 2 showcase, which showed me everything I wanted to see. That's the best gaming showcase we've had in years now. Gaming is just a wash at this point, so there's no point in getting excited about anything.
I'm definitely not going to disagree with you on that.
Real quick, I want to get to Replicant's super chat before we go any further. Replicant, thank you for the €5 super chat. He says 8 out of 10, filler in the middle, big L. No multiplayer at all, no factions. 2, or Guerrilla's new game. Insomniac carrying PlayStation 5, God of War would be fantastic. Thank you for the super chat, Replicant. And I think I'll say my piece on and in my score on the show. I thought the pacing was good. Game after game after game. That's how they normally do it, which I appreciate. But I think that where they put the games and how they chose to show the games and which games they showed in which order, I thought was a little kind of the weakness of the show. It started out strong with KOTOR Remake, which that's one of my favorite games of all time. So KOTOR, I'm definitely going to be all in on. But then after that, it just got kind of meh. It got kind of mid for a while, and they show some things that I am interested in playing, like Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, but stuff I've already seen before. So it's like I wasn't really interested in seeing that at that time. Now that said, what really saved the show was that last 15 minutes. That last 15 minutes, Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, God of War. Also, I'm seeing more of Forspoken, which is going to be a day one cop for me. Was great to see. I'm starting to see more about that game, but I just feel like, yeah, I have to agree with some of the people who are like, yo, where the hell's factions at? Like, to not have factions there. This might be your only show of the year, and you haven't talked about factions at all. That's if I'm a fan of factions, I'm a fan of the Last of Us multiplayer. Pretty damn pissed at this point. Because you're just kind of waiting for stuff that's just not showing up. Yeah, and yeah, we know they're working on multiplayer, but so far, like we gotta keep the same energy that we give towards Xbox. We know they're working on games, but so far we don't see them games yet. So you gonna get the smoke until the games come. Well, look, we know you're working on multiplayer games, but where they at though? So like, I think that needs to be said. All that said, I think it was a good show. It was a good show. It just wasn't as good as the hype made it be. Like, we were seeing all kinds of rumors. Resistance going to be there. You know, we were seeing Bloodborne. The once again the Bloodborne rumor. You know, Bloodborne remaster coming back. Right.
You know, the crazy thing is, I didn't even pay attention to any of those rumors. I didn't look at any of them. You know, before the show or anything like that. I never pay attention to rumors when it comes to this stuff. And I was still just kind of like, oh, like I said, it was a really good show. Just, they just didn't show anything that I'm interested in.
Gotcha. Yeah. And look, they showed a lot of stuff I'm interested in. And I know what you're going to say. Slow-mo, you play everything. You play too many games. But all that said, I'm genuinely interested in the majority of what they showed there. But so all that said, for me, I probably get an 8 out of 10. And I think before that last 15 minutes, it was probably at like a 6 out of 10. But I knew we would see God of War. I didn't know we would see Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. But man, I mean, just once again, where in the world would they be without Insomniac?
What do you think the score would have been if they hadn't shown any of those Insomniac games?
Like a 6.5, a 6.57. Because then at that point, the only real big reveals is God of War and KOTOR Remake, which is the timed exclusive. And it's not like a actual, exclusive. Like, timed exclusive probably only on the console side. I can almost, even though Jeff Rupp apparently tweeted out about this, I haven't seen it yet. But I'm assuming more than likely it's going to be available on PC at launch. So, looks like we lost Enrique and B Money. Let me see what's going on with that real quick. But B said he had to go. Well, we appreciate B coming through with us for a short period of time. Enrique, don't know what happened with Enrique. Maybe he had to go as well. But I guess just to wrap, we could wrap this up now. And let me do this super chat real quick. So we got a super chat from Smokes and 901. Smokes with the 140 czar says, yo, watch out, I'll be on a rampage out in the gaming streets. He said streets, not streets, streets. I got to me a chainsaw and it's finna the wings of he's finna take the wings off these Pegasuses. F out of here. Show was butt juice. 6 out of 10.
Ew.
Butt juice.
And Smokes is definitely a PlayStation guy. That's so funny.
Oh my god, great. 2 for KOTOR, 2 for Wolverine, and 2 for keeping it short. Smokes, shout out to you for keeping it real, bro. That was pretty funny. That was actually pretty hilarious, actually. Let's look at the poll. I put the poll up and asked everybody to grade the poll Looks like what we have here is that a lot of people in the chat enjoyed the show. 50% of the people gave it an A, with 29% giving it a B, 14% giving it a C, and then 7% giving it a D. Smokes is definitely in that 7%. But let me go ahead and in the poll here. But no, look, I thought it was a good show, and I think that it was overhyped a little bit, and that kind of caused, you know, some of the disappointments that you may see with people thinking things were going to be there that weren't, and you know, it's I never want to temper expectations. I always want to see like everything that I'm interested in seeing, and I got some of that. I definitely got some of that, right? But also didn't get everything that I wanted to see, and I'm certain a lot of other people did get everything they wanted to see. But we can go ahead and check out. Forte, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, man, it's going to be a great show later on tonight. DPS on this channel. If you're not already subbed to it, make sure you sub so you can get that notification. It's going to be at 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to talk more deeply about everything you saw today, plus some stuff that happened earlier in the week and last week. And yeah, man, the show was great. I liked the show. God of War was my highlight, but I can understand if some people felt like it was underwhelming because of all the leaks and stuff that they thought they were going to see. And honestly, just don't listen to leaks. If it don't come from the horse's mouth, don't put any stock into it. Just be surprised when you see stuff that actually makes you happy to see it. But outside of that, man, it's going to be a great show later on today. We'll see you guys tonight.
Big facts there. Luca, with anything you want to say to everyone before we check on out of here?
Nope. Bye, guys.
Cool. And as Forte said, check out DPS Podcast tonight. It's not going to be at the normal time, 9 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. is when we're going to have the show tonight. Forte's got to take care of inventory at work. No problems whatsoever. We're just going to start an hour later. If you guys could come on through as usual, we really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And take care. Have a good day and enjoy your games. Peace out.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for coming through, man.